Alright, hopefully this time I'm in the picture, guys. This is just a quick video on what I take for a one-nighter for a hike, guys. It's not for a bushcraft outing or anything like that. And this video is a big throw out to Sharon from Boo Book Blogger. I think I got that right. The link will be down below. We went for a quick one-nighter last week or a couple of weeks ago, and her pack weight was quite heavy. I think it was around, I'm going to say in between 16 and 18 kilos, I'm not sure. But for a single night I thought, well, that's too much. And I just thought I'd make a quick video on the gear I take. I'm not going to review every piece, I'm just going to go through it quickly. The items, their usage, if they're dual purpose, which I like to use if something has more than one purpose, it saves a lot of weight, and maybe that'll help her out, maybe it'll help someone else out there, maybe you guys can help me with some more ideas. I'm not saying this is wrong or right, I'm just saying this is what I take. Okay, so let's start with the pack. It's an Osprey Bolt 70 litre. Again, I'm not going to go through the gear and review it. If you want to know more, look them up. I love it, it's great. On the outside, I try not to keep anything on the outside if I can help it, apart from water bottles and the usual thing. But Tibet ground sheet, basically for under the tent, or dual purpose, if I need to sit down and it's raining or something like that, I can just rip that off and use it. Weight wise, not much at all. In the sides, I carry two Platypus 1 litre bottles for water. 1 tube. Obviously there's no water or food in this at the moment, guys. And sorry, I forgot to mention, the pack weight was 7.2 kilos without food and water. I do have fuel for the stove in there, so that gives you an idea. So that's it for the outside. Let's go through the top. Actually, that's not it for the outside. I also have a bottle which is clipped on here, and I put my drinking water in there for quick access during the day. If it's only a day hike, I don't use a bladder, a water bladder. If I'm going on a multi-day hike, I have a 3 litre water bladder, blah blah, which replaces these, and that actually fits in the H2O slot in the bag. So that'd be 3 litres plus, like if it's a multi-day hike without water, I can carry them as well. So yeah, drink bottle, that's done. So in the top, Sawyer filter, Sawyer mini filter and bag, obvious reasons. Toilet paper, obvious reasons. Shovel, obvious reasons. And everything's obvious reasons. Light my fire knife. The reason I carry this hiking is because it is very light, and when you're hiking I don't see the need for a big bushcraft knife or anything like that. This is great for food prep or anything else you want to do. Has a fire steel in the end. Anyway, I'm starting to go through gear and rabbit on, but that is all I take hiking as far as knives are concerned. A small quick dry towel. Dual usages. I use it under my hat to block sun. Obviously I use it for cleaning myself, drying my tent inside if there's a lot of moisture, all sorts of things. Something I carry that most people probably don't have to worry about is a glasses cleaner. It's just, again, another microfiber towel made for glasses. Now, I'm not going to pull it out. I think I've done a review on it. It's the Ultrasil Tarp Poncho from Cedar Summit. That's all I take as far as rain gear is concerned. I don't use a pack cover because everything in here is in a dry bag. Again, that saves weight. Everything that matters about getting wet anyway. And this actually covers you, your whole pack, everything if it does rain. It also doubles as my tarp or emergency shelter. Sometimes I will put this up over a cooking area or out the front of my tent, seeing as it has no vestibule. And you know, like, that's 3 uses for one thing, and it weighs 230 grams listed weight. I think it's actually a bit less. Easy peasy. Okay, so we have sunscreen in a little plastic bottle. We have hand sanitizer, again, little plastic bottle, and that's just shaving cream. You can work out what that's for. Everything's in Ziploc bags because it just stops the moisture getting in, and they weigh nothing. Anything else? Headlamp, obvious reasons. And I think that's it for there. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay, so into the pack now. Cordage. Various uses. I don't know, I don't leave home without it. Plus it's 4 guy lines for if I do want to set up my poncho as a tarp. I mean, it's just lightweight cordage, nothing special guys, it's just a nylon braided cordage. Yeah, that's all it is. First aid kit, it's probably could be a bit smaller, but you know, again, I'm not going to go into gear. It's a bit bigger because I have snake bite bandages and stuff in there. I have a poncho in there, I have emergency blanket, stuff like that. And in all my gear, the big lighter is always in there somewhere. It's got the zip tie around it to stop it being pressed accidentally. Spare batteries for the headlamp. And they just cry back. Good way to keep them. Okay. So. Whoopsie. Into the top. I'm going to touch again on dual usage. That is my North Face down jacket. I'm not going to pull it out. You know, you guys know what a jacket looks like. It's also my pillow. You know, if it's really cold and I don't want to wear that in the sleeping bag, I'll get my clothing bag and stuff that full of clothes and use that as a pillow. I don't see a necessity in carrying a blow-up pillow. You know, I mean, that's even more comfortable than those, so that'll do. Cook kit. Lightweight titanium pot from MSR. A cozy. There's a spork in there, which is fork, spoon. If I want a knife, I have my other knife. No point carrying knife, spoon and fork. It's just why. Don't need it. And obviously methylated spirits fuel. There's also a little meth stove in there. What else have we got? Alright, that's my food bag. Obviously it's empty at the moment. As I said, this weight doesn't include food and water. I do have tea bags and thing in there from last time, but yeah, that'll be I don't know, 800 grams, maybe a kilo if I pack a lot of food. Old Reflectix window shield. Always try to carry this. Dual purpose again, guys. Under your sleeping bag for warmth. Sitting on wet ground, sitting on rocks, out the front of your tent if you must. Dual purpose, weighs nothing. I know it's big and bulky, as like it is, but honestly weighs nothing. Clothes bag. We'll just touch upon clothes for a minute. In here is basically one pair of socks, one pair of undies, and thermal pants, and a beanie. That is it. All my other clothes are on me, which consists of lightweight quick dry pants, which are convertible to shorts, quick dry shirt similar to what I'm wearing, and a fleece layer. Yeah, that's it. And I've got the down jacket, and that does me fine for this time of year, which is coming out of winter. You're not getting a minus temperatures, but you are getting cold, so you've got to cover it. That's it. Cedar Summit sleeping mat. It's the ultralight version, non-insulated. The reason I carry the non-insulated is because I carry the this thing, the windshield thermal Reflectix, whatever you want to call it. That's good enough. Why go for the extra weight in that when I can use that for dual purpose? Again, dual purpose, guys. Can't stress it enough. This is usually packed. That's the biggest thing in my bag. Packed down the back, nice and flat and compressed. Nemo down sleeping bag, -9. Again, dual purpose is the stuff sack. It's the stuff sack you use to blow up your mattress. So you have a valve in here when you open that, which I'm not going to do, and fill it for air and push, and honestly about 4.5 goes and that mattress is full, probably 4. So, you know, again, it keeps your sleeping bag dry and it blows up your mattress. Dual purpose. Alright. Big Agnes Flight Creek UL2 tent. Poles, pegs, and tent. Nothing much to say about that. And that's it, guys. So hopefully this video helps you out. Not much else to say. Weight wise, I didn't go into specifics with weight. Everything's really light. More so I wanted to touch upon the fact that you don't need to take 1,000 things to do everything. You can find things that work dual purpose. You can find things that you don't really need. I mean, that's all I need for a one-nighter, and I mean a comfortable one-nighter. It's not a minimalist kit in any way. It is light. I wouldn't say it's ultra light, but you know, that's what I take. That's what I do. Hopefully it helps you out. Okay, back again. I just wanted to touch upon something where I saved weight mostly was good old Ziploc bags, guys. A lot of the gear you carry comes with, you know, a little zip-up bag or a stuffed sack or something, when really you don't need it. Here's an example. Oh, there's an example. First aid kit, Ziploc bag. I mean, all it's got to do is stop it getting wet, and it's not a high-use item, so big deal. Hand sanitizer and stuff like that, Ziploc bag. Toilet paper, Ziploc bag. You don't need, you know, not everything has to be. For example, the soy squeeze system, all I do is roll it up and carry it like that. It's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, so look at what your stuff's in. If you've got 1,000 bags in there, and you know, if something doesn't need to be in a bag, don't put it in a bag. If you need to keep it dry, use a Ziploc bag. Cheap as chips, light, weighs nothing. My clothes and stuff like that, I keep in the Ultra Seal light bags. They're the really light ones because I want that security. I mean, that's me. You can use a garbage bag if you really want to. Also, navigation I didn't cover because, well, one, I forgot, and two, the place we're going in the next hike and the previous hike we did go on, I know like the back of my hand, so I don't really need anything. So if anything, I carry map of the area, and that's just in a Scrivac, really, in a food bag. Again, I don't need a map case or anything like that. There's no point carrying a big, heavy, bulky map case when you know you don't have a Scrivac. Fold it up, put it in a Ziploc bag. Have the part you need showing. That's all you need to do. You know, if I do go to a place where I need navigation, my first port of call is a map and compass. If you learn how to use these and use them right, that's all you need. A decent compass, obviously, and that again is light as, so you know. Another option, if I'm going on a multi-day hike and I do want some security, or you know, don't rely on electronics, guys. That's my opinion of them, but I do find these little GPS units to be really handy, and I'll follow them as far as I think, or sorry, as far as I know they're getting to where I want to be, and it's showing me in the right place. But I always carry a map and compass on top of that. Again, that's not coming with me when I go out to where we're going, because I know the place like the back of my hand. It's, you know, I've been there 1,000 times, so it's probably just that. And north, south, east, west, I basically know there's markers everywhere in that place. A main road, the ocean, you know, up the coast, down the coast is north, south. So you know, look at the sun. We're not going to get into that sort of thing, but I don't need it. This is the basic thing. And also, if I'm going somewhere where there's no phone reception, which I do have, I also carry my phone with me. It's part of my EDC. I didn't touch upon that in the pack weight because it's either in my pocket or just thrown into the top of the pack. If I am going somewhere where there's no reception and I'll be gone for multiple days and it's going to take me time to get out of where I need to be, if I do get in trouble, I'll carry an EPIRB or a personal locator beacon or whatever. That's my one there. You know, hopefully I never have to use it, but it's nice to have it. You know, if you've got a day and a half, 2 days, or even 5 hours to get out of somewhere before you can actually even contact somebody, and somebody's bitten by a snake or you're bitten by a snake, what do you do? That's, you know, to me that's got to come. Again, it wouldn't be in this pack because this pack is for an overnighter in local bushland where I know like the back of my hand, and you can walk out of there in 20 minutes. If you have to, you could get help in probably 5. So, and again, I'm going with somebody else. There's not much chance of both of us getting bit by a snake at once. So the scenario is somebody gets bit, you sit down, excuse me, the phone's going off. You take care of that person, you immobilise them, and then you go and get help if need be. But again, I've got phone coverage, so that's the way we work it. I think I've covered all bases. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Yeah, I think the big two for me is packaging. Have a look at the packaging you're carrying. Decide whether you absolutely need it or not. Most of the time you don't. I mean, your bag is a package. You don't need to have a package inside a package inside a package. Have a look for dual purpose items. You know, are you carrying a knife and a spoon and a fork when you're also carrying a fixed blade knife or a pocket knife? Things like that. Yeah, that's about all I can say. Dual purpose and lightweight as far as cheap plastic bags, man. That's how I get through it anyway. Any other ideas you guys want to throw me, as far as gear, weights and stuff like that, I'd love to know, because this is as far as I've got with this. It's an ongoing thing for me. I'm always trying to learn. The lighter I can get it, the better. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, keep me motivated to make these videos. That's what it's all about. Cheers guys.
Do not forget guys. Like, share, subscribe.